everybody, welcome back to GWN. I am Noctera, your host. So today we are taking a look at some Threeplays. As some of you know, I've been hanging out a little bit with the guys over at Creative Clash, and they are just posting one Threeplay after another. I gotta tell you, Builder Hall 9 is off the hook, offense-centric. And well, let's go ahead and get into some of these replays. I got like, I don't know, maybe 5, 6 of them I want to share with you. These guys are running anything from a big Bart to a regular Bart to kind of a mix-up of Super P.E.K.K.A.s and Cannon Carts and Rage Barbarians. Barbarian Carts is in there. Of course, P.E.K.K.A. Glide is in there. They're all over the place. And I thought that the ground attacks were actually going to have a hard time making it in this new meta, but man, these guys have figured it out, okay? They are knocking it out of the park. I can't keep up with all the 3-star replays are posting. Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody has games where they have 2 stars, okay? So, I mean, it's not like this is the only thing that's happening are 3 stars. And right now, it's kind of a honeymoon state because, let's be honest, not too many people have maxed Builder Hall 9 yet. So what we've got here are a lot of level 18 troops being used against basically a Builder Hall 8 level of defense. But that's okay because it's fun, and I think that we're going to see this for probably, maybe a week or 2 more, I guess it is. And then the top end of the game will kind of sort out with the people that have bought their way into the upgrades and some people who have gotten additional medals. You know, we got the CWLs coming up again here in another week. We've got stuff in the season pass that people are getting. Clan Games is going to give us some stuff. So, I mean, when you put all that together, I think we're looking at maybe 2 to 3 weeks before we start to see some fairly significant upgrades. And the top of the trophy rankings will kind of start to tighten up a little bit. And that means that this is like, you know, just nothing but fun. It's pure fun. I absolutely love an offense-centric game because you can just have such a good time. I haven't been seeing very many 100 versus 100 ties, 3-star ties going on, although some of the players have reported it, especially with P.E.K.K.A. Glide kind of taking over at the top at the moment, which, by the way, that's going to start to subside too as people start running out of power potions because ain't no way a whole lot of people have got their Hall Gliders maxed yet, let alone the Super P.E.K.K.A.s as well for that matter. And Super P.E.K.K.A., I tell you, I am sorely tempted to make that the next troop that I max because I already did the Cannon Carts and I just finally finished up minion drops. So I've got both my dropships and my beta minions maxed. And of course, you all know I've got the level 30 battle machine because I wanted to get auto. Super P.E.K.K.A. is so strong right now that I definitely see a resurgence in the Super P.E.K.K.A. strats, like P.E.K.K.A. carts. Somebody was running some mass Super P.E.K.K.A.s just the other day, and again, tons and tons and tons of really good results using just Super P.E.K.K.A. 6 camps of Super P.E.K.K.A. So I think the Super P.E.K.K.A. definitely making a comeback. And until we start to see stronger walls and more max defenses, offense is going to be the thing. Now, already I'm hearing cries of, oh my gosh, it's OP, nah, come on, man, everything's overpowered. No, it's not, guys, come on. Remember, like I said, this is the first few days of Builder Hall 9. Bases aren't really fully developed for what they have to face yet. I've already started to see some people putting together base layouts that are actually anti-P.E.K.K.A. Glide. So, I mean, they're already developing ways of staving off the attacks of the Hall Glider, and hardly anybody actually has them yet. We just managed to upgrade our barracks and then toss in a power potion. You're going to see the same thing happening for the Super P.E.K.K.A.s. People will start to close off certain sections of the base, rearrange their push traps, rearrange their defenses in such a way that they're a little more inside and protected. I was talking with somebody in the comments earlier about what to do with a lava launcher, and they were saying that they would like to kind of move it towards the outside to get more coverage into the core of the base from the lava launcher. And while that seems like a good idea, that's going to be a problem with some of these troops as strong as they are. So another example of how the base designs are beginning to fluctuate and adjust a little bit. Players are moving things to the outside that would normally be toward the inside and vice versa to see what they can do to kind of tweak their base to adjust it to the new meta and to all the new troops. That doesn't change the fact that at this point, anything goes. And that's why the video is titled Anything Goes, because even though I've only got ground replays in this particular video, man, the air has been absolutely off the hook as well. The guys are running all baby dragons, all beta minions, minion drops, a mix of baby dragons, beta minions, and drop ships. They're mixing up air type troops with ground type troops. I think it was Ed over on Oz Builders posted earlier one where he had basically a P.E.K.K.A. glide, but he subbed out one camp of the Hog Gliders with a camp of beta minions to clear the periphery with the beta minions, and then held back on some of his beta minions to make sure he was able to even further knock his way into the base. Everything is on the table right now. Everything. Doesn't matter what kind of attack strategy you like, if you practice with it, if you max it to level 18, you are going to see 3 stars. And as I said, absolutely okay, absolutely acceptable, makes perfectly good sense because things just aren't yet upgraded and able to take on these level 18 troops. I think this replay that we're looking at right now, yeah, it's got Rage Barbarians, Cannon Carts, and the Super P.E.K.K.A. We've seen this one before. I had one with Bombarian Carts earlier. We've seen that one before. We've had Big Bart. All these great strategies, and everything is doing really well. Lots of high 2s and lots of 3s. So what are you guys playing with? What are some of the new attack strategies that you've been using? And how many 3 stars are you seeing? All of these guys in these replays are up around 5,500 trophies or better. I don't know if any of them are up around 6,000 yet in these replays, but some of the guys are. I know we've got one of our guys over on Oz Builders is cranking around 6,000, and some of the creative guys are cranking around 6,000. So we're seeing this up and down throughout the trophy rankings. Now, unfortunately for some of you who are still at Builder Hall 8 waiting for your upgrade to finish, or maybe you haven't been able to do much with your troops yet, you're probably seeing yourselves down around the 4,000s. And I get it, that's kind of a bummer. But don't despair. Eventually you will get this done. You will be able to move up. I think that the trophy rankings are going to probably run 5,000 and up will be those guys that are mid to fully maxed, and then maybe the 4,000 and up is where most of the others are going to reside, I think. 3,000, lower 3,000 is going to be the new BH9 territory. I don't think that we're going to see very many Builder Hall 8s above 3,500. To be honest, I don't think we'll see any Builder Hall 8s above 3,500 in about a month's time. Just because Builder Hall 9 is going to absolutely rock it out in no time at all. To those of you that are deciding whether or not you want to pull the pin on the upgrade, I say do it. Go for it. Get to Builder Hall 9. There's absolutely no penalty to rushing on the builder base, none whatsoever. In fact, it's really designed more for you to rush. So get yourself upgraded as fast as you can. Just make sure that you've got at least one attack strategy maxed along the way as you're doing it. And we've talked about this before with Russian. If you don't have a good, solid attack strategy each level, it does kind of slow you down just a little bit. So make sure that you are maxing, whether you're a Barbarian Cards person or you're a Minion Drops guy like I am. You want to have at least one strat that's good and strong. I'll be doing another Hyper Rush in the very near future, and when I do that, I'll be running beta minions all the way up the line as I rush through the different levels. Fid over on Oz Builders was running all beta minions and pulling good solid 2 stars, typically 75, 80, 90%. I think he even got a couple of 3 stars. And this is at Builder Hall 9 with nothing but beta minions and, of course, the level 30 battle machine. So plenty of good opportunities there for all the troops, no matter what your favorite is. Like I said, anything goes. So thanks a lot for sticking around at the end of the video. Comments, questions down below. I'll be back in a couple more days with even more 3-star replays. Hope you guys enjoyed all of these from the crew over Creative. Special thanks to them for having me on for a bit. And keep on clashing, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.